Hi, I'm Lindsay Lloyd,
And I'm Jose Maldonado.
and thanks for joining us today to consider some perspectives of video editing in the documentary The Look of Silence.
The survivors in various ways. In some camps, they are starved to death or released periodically to be killed by the local citizens.
First, Jose will give you a little bit of insight.
This film is about the killings that took place during the 1960s Indonesian genocide and was awarded the Best Documentary Feature. The director, Josh Oppenheimer, was also known for his Oscar-nominated film The Act of Killing in 2012. 2 years later, Josh incorporates what seems to be footage from The Act of Killing, which includes the man who killed a middle-aged Indonesian man's brother. This man, Adi, unfortunately never got to meet his brother, because he was brutally murdered during the purge of communists by the Indonesian government just 2 years before he was even born. Throughout the film, Adi visits some of the killers who took part in the genocide and gets closer and closer to meeting his brother Ramli's actual killer.
Even if you haven't seen the film, it proves to be deeply saddening. I know, it's a lot to take in. So let's focus on some of the reasons why this film was awarded Best Documentary Feature, shall we? One main topic I would like to consider would be the transitions throughout the film. While interviews are taking place, more and more gruesome truths are being discovered. Despite this, editor Niels Pog Andersen decides to lighten the mood in between harsh information with lovely landscape nature shots. This is seen consistently throughout the film, providing a sense of easement between heavy conversations that Adi is having with high commanders and generals about the over 1 million killings that took place.
Hold on a minute, Lindsay. Let's go back for a second. Adi was able to have these deep political conversations with high-ranked politicians and commanders because he was an optician. He sold and prescribed frames and lenses for people who needed glasses. He was crafty in his way and uncovering secrets through conversation. Sometimes the interviewee would catch on, get angry or offended, or brag about events that took place. Anyways.
You're right, Jose. That is a good point you raised for our audience in order to understand how Adi is talking to high-ranked officials in the first place. I was also able to notice throughout the film that after a transition, the editor usually chose scenes at the beginning of a sequence that were largely zoomed-out shots and followed them up with close and personal shots. I think that this may have been a way to ease the audience in and out of different conversations, allowing the presentation of different relationships to be fully revealed. For example, when he speaks with his mother, you can see her and her surroundings entirely. As the conversation develops, a zoomed-in shot follows, showing the expressions and emotions that certain individuals portray.
A similar example is Adi's conversation with one of the high-ranking commanders. It's zoomed out, then close up, and allows the audience to engage in the controversial intensity by recognizing the strong accompanying emotions. These emotions are even more intensified when the camera pans from Adi to the killer, then back again, and sometimes back again, and believe it or not, back again. One commander showed his viciousness when he laughs at what Adi is accusing him of, and when the camera pans back to Adi, his face is stone cold.
You could cut the tension of this scene with a knife. The scene shows how this commander, along with many other killers involved, showed no remorse for what they did and did not feel responsible or regretful. I hope this documentary exposes the awful truth about this horrible event, and I hope you learned something about editing in the award-winning documentary The Look of Silence. Again, this is Lindsay Lloyd
And Jose Maldonado, and we really appreciate your time. Thanks
Thanks
for
for
watching.
watching.